Dual Blades time. So I was originally gonna skip this because the Dual Blades run in For You that I recently posted is really not that interesting in my opinion. It's pretty much the same as the Sword and Shield run, which is what I reviewed last time. So there wouldn't be really much that I could add there. There were like one or two cool moments, but other than that, it's like pretty much the same. But then I remembered that I had this run in GU. And this run right here, it's... You could probably do this faster, like this took me 3 attempts. So it's like, you could probably just reset for better AI and it'd be faster. But when it comes to the gameplay, like, no joke, if someone, like, if there was a gun to my head, and I had to convince somebody that I'm good at Monster Hunter with one of my videos, otherwise I get shot, this is the video that I would choose. No lie. So, without further ado, let's go back to the beginning and start watching. Okay, so I can already tell you, even if I didn't know, like if this wasn't my video and I was watching this for the first time going in blind, I could tell you right now that this Tigrex would charge into this, like to this spot right here, and then he would stop. He always does that when you spend a certain amount of time up there on the ledge in the secret area. I don't know why, like what exactly triggers his AI to behave like that, but he always charges to this spot. So that's why I'm taking my sweet time to just take all the items that I need, because I know he's gonna charge to this point and then I can just punish the head turn. Exactly like that. And then while he's not in rage, I have enough time to land the Devil Dance here. And the approach is pretty much the same as with Sword and Shield. You do 1 stagger's worth of damage per opening, so you do 1 attack, he staggers, which in this case, of course, from the first one he's not gonna stagger, but from the second one he staggers, like he did right here, and then while he's in the stagger animation, you hit him again, and then like 1 more attack will stagger him again, and so forth and so on. So right now, again, he's not enraged, so I have enough time for a Demon Dance, which enrages him. I didn't need to roll there, or dodge, it's not really Dual Blades. And that's pretty much how it will go for most of the run. Like as you can see, I'm just doing the spin to win, and 2 of them are enough to stagger him. So now he's 1 spin away from a stagger again. This corner here is super awkward. Like, it can work to your advantage if he jumps back a lot or does like a lot of spins and stuff like that. As soon as he starts charging or jumping, you're kind of screwed when you're in this position. But it can work, which it does for the most part in this run. Kind of missed the head there, it's a bit unfortunate. That would have been a stagger right there. Yeah. And like jump into charge is pretty much always the same. He can sometimes switch it up, like 2% of the time, but most of the time when he does that jump right there, he will just turn around, do a charge, and then stop at the point where he locked onto you. Take a step back, and then you can just punish it. Like that's a safe opening for every weapon, pretty much. I had to figure it out with lance and gun lance, what the best way to punish that would be, because of like slow movement, but there are ways. We'll get to that in future videos. This is no evasion, by the way. I am not running evasion, not even +1. This is a 0 evasion. Just straight up, I framed the charge head on. Spoilers, there's gonna be more of that. Not the charge, but different attacks. I iframe like 80% of his attacks in this run with no evasion. It's kinda nuts. I think it's gonna happen right here too. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna let it play, hold on. So this gives Dual Blades a slight edge over some of the other weapons that go for this approach. Because Spiral Slice is just an additional stagger, so you pretty much get double the damage for 1 opening whenever you have Spiral Slice up. Because it's enough damage to just stagger him once, which is really nice, and now I have enough time to go for another spin. That's so fucking sexy. This is what I'm talking about. This is the sexiest run of my channel. There's like... I'm not gonna spoil it. But there is one point in the run where it kind of like... A couple unfortunate situations later on. But they're like not even my fault. Yeah, at this point I'm like, okay, I could go after him, but he's like in this hallway again. If he starts charging, I don't have enough room to dodge, so I decide to just back off. And yeah, that is exactly what happens. He de-enraged, but I still like... That would not have been a good situation to be in. I'm actually surprised that... Wait, hold on. Okay, I am very surprised that that is not a stagger. That's like almost an entire demon dance. He was not enraged, to be fair, but that was almost an entire demon dance and a spin, and he did stagger there. That's a bit surprising. Iframe the roar. It's like the easiest iframe in this run. That's a next stagger. Okay. Now you might be asking, why didn't you get hit there, Brig? And to that I can only say, I literally have no fucking idea. I do not know how I didn't get hit there. That is actually unbelievable. There's another spiral slice. This was like almost bad. Just like, look how far up I am. Like I almost missed the head, but it worked out. Yeah, like I'm just destroying him right now. This is what I'm talking about. Like when he does that, it's just the perfect position. I got Wolf's Maw up here. There's a roar, perfect moment to go for Wolf's Maw because his head is too far up to hit it anyway. Now it's just like the same approach, but even more damage because of Wolf's Maw. Ah, this run is actually so nice. There's just nothing you can do. In this situation, like if you pay close attention, you can see that he didn't turn directly towards me. Like you see what I mean? He actually turned away from me. He turned slightly to the right, like from his perspective. From our perspective, he turned to the left because he is about to switch areas and he faced towards the point where he's leaving. So I know that I can dodge to the right. And I'm gonna be safe. Like, I knew exactly that he was gonna charge there because he was changing areas. So I can just dodge to the right and avoid the charge. Right there. And it is like perfect opportunity to sharpen. Take another Mega Dash juice. That's what I'm doing here, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Like, you don't really get a lot of opportunities to do that mid-fight. So, yeah, that's my chance right there. And yeah, this area has congas. I despise congas with every fiber of my being. And I wish their entire bloodline, of all of them, not just these specific ones, but of their entire species, will one day cease to exist. And I hope this day will come sooner rather than later. And this is exactly why. Flawless run so far, completely hitless, and then this wonderful creature decides to do that. At least I'm safe from the roar, I guess. Like, I'm just gonna cope by saying that I would have failed to iframe this roar after iframing like every other fucking attack in his moveset in this fight, but it's so painful. This is not the only time that the Congals will screw me over, by the way. Because right here, I hit everything in this area, not only the Tigrex, but both of the Congas too, and because of that there was like a slight delay. Like my my attack was more delayed than usual, because I hit so many things at the same time. And because of that, yeah, because of that I get punished there. Otherwise I would have had enough time to do the spin, and then I would have still had time to like readiness out, or maybe even iframe. But because of the congas, my attack was so delayed that I could not react there. So thank you, monkeys. But yeah, it literally doesn't matter. Like, it's frustrating, but I still get the same amount of damage off right here, because like he's against the wall right there. I can just punish the head turn. But still, man, okay, he doesn't even do a head turn, he's just being kind of a cock right there. Yeah, like the AI gets very wonky here, a lot of jumping back when he's not with his back to the wall, a lot of turn around charges. This is what I mean, like the run could be faster by just getting better RNG, but it is so clean, especially the first half of the fight, that I just uploaded it anyway. Like this was pretty much just me testing if this even like, yeah, there he's dead. This run was me just testing if this is even a matchup that I am willing to do in a speedrun. And then I get this on the third attempt, so I just decided to upload it. Yeah, this is the set. I'm pretty sure this is 100% affinity. Like the lag and dual blades have 20%, if I'm remembering correctly. So this is literally just 100% affinity with Thunder Attack 2 and Elemental Crit. No Razor Sharp because the dual blades have a lot of white. Like you probably noticed that I didn't do a whole lot of readinessing. I used the readiness like 3 or 4 times in the entire fight, and it was still enough white sharpness to just get through the entire first phase of the fight. Like by phase I mean like until you switch areas. Yeah, like you can see it right there. It's a whole lot of weight. It's a really nice weapon, man. Like that is a nice weapon. Yeah, and that's the charm. And yeah, not really much to add here. Like there really isn't much that I could talk about because it's pretty much everything that I said in the Sword and Shield run, like explaining what the approach is, what strategies that I used. It's also applied in this run, so there's not much I can talk about here. So I guess I'm just gonna peace out, and you can look forward to the Hammer run, which is gonna be next, and that's a fun one. So I will see you then. Take care, guys.